Hello everyone, my name is Aka and welcome to my channel. Let me just start off by saying I have really been ravaged by pimples. This past week has been pretty much hell week for me. My skin is breaking out like no man's business. Dark spots, it's been rough, let's put it that way. So let's get that elephant out of the room. So today is Saturday and I was about to edit a video I made about 2 to 3 weeks ago. It's a workout with me video, and that video was made before I made the video I posted last week, the let me introduce myself video. So I thought it would be pretty odd for me to just jump onto the next video without making mention of the last video. I just wanted to come here and just thank all of you, say a massive thank you to all of you people that watched the video, all of you that commented, all of you that reached out to me in private. I feel so blessed and so humbled for the reception that the video had. I'm so grateful to all of you for all the encouragement and just all the kind words that you gave to me. It's difficult to talk about something so personal and to be vulnerable with people, and when you get support and encouragement, it really helps you just to get through every day, because some days are harder than others, and on those days when things are really hard, those are the days that you okay, go ahead, get one. Those are the days that you reach into your reserve and those nice comments, those supportive comments have really gone a long way. I'm so grateful, I'm so appreciative to all of you. I feel so blessed for the community that I have and this little community that I'm building here on YouTube. I feel so happy and so humbled that I have such fantastic people that I can say are in my village or in my tribe, and thank you very much. The video I'm about to post, like I said, was made a few weeks ago, so I thought I'd just give it an intro, because it really did not have much context, because it was made after the Spend the Day with Us, so there's a lot of reference to that, but contextually there's not that much context that the viewer could go on. So I'm just going to set this up by saying motherhood and just generally growing older does tend to take a toll on the body, the physical appearance. So I have always been someone who has been in fairly good shape. Even after my son, I managed to get back to my pre-pregnancy weight, and my body looked almost the same as it had been before. But with my second, I really struggled to get back to that weight, and I do understand that I'm older now than I was when I had my son, so I need to have more realistic expectations of what my body should look like and what my body is capable. So I need to strike a balance and focus more on being healthy rather than on looking a certain way. So, and the best way we can do that is by giving it, yeah, you should eat healthy, giving it the best chance by eating healthy, staying active, exercising. Yeah. Yes, darling. Gosh, the light in this video is going to be just all over the place. Okay, maybe it's a little bit, but anyway, we need to set more realistic goals for ourselves, our expectations of our bodies. But in saying so, we must also practice healthy habits and healthy patterns, which translates to we need to eat healthy and we need to keep active and exercise. I've really struggled with losing the weight and just getting my body back into a shape that is acceptable to me and a shape that enables my body to perform best. Or I always think of the body a vehicle. It's a vehicle with which we traverse this life with. So if that vehicle is not being serviced, it has missing parts, it's not being washed regularly, eventually we're going to have problems. It's going to stop working, it's going to break down. So yeah, I have been struggling with getting my vehicle Oh boy, I'm thinking of car references because I had
I need to sit down.
yeah, go ahead. Because I had a car accident a few weeks ago. I'm going to make a separate video on that, but yeah. Aesthetically speaking, I'm not pleased with how my body looks. I'm not displeased. I'm not unhappy. I'm just not, I just don't feel like this is the best that my body can do, and I've not really given it that much of a chance. So for most people, they say that breastfeeding helps you lose weight. That was the case for my mom, and she assured me that breastfeeding,
And also Hannah.
yeah, breastfeeding would help get me back into shape or help me lose weight. Unfortunately for me, that was the complete opposite. Breastfeeding was actually the worst thing for me in terms of losing weight, but it was the best thing for this little lady. So I gained a lot of weight while breastfeeding. During pregnancy, I didn't gain that much weight. I was still, even after I had my daughter, I was still looking okay. But after a few months, I really gained a lot of weight. I don't have breast milk. You finished all of it. Yeah, you were. Yeah, so I gained a lot of weight, and the thing is, this time around I was not as self-conscious as I was with my son. With my son, I was almost fanatical about losing weight. I would walk 10 kilometers every day. I would just go to these real extremes to, behave yourself, real extremes to get that body that I had back. But this time around, I'm older, I'm wiser, my priorities are more in order. I know what is more important. So I was not fussing as much as before. I was conscious and aware that I needed to do something about it, but I was not miserable while trying to do something about it. I don't know if that makes any sense. Yeah, so, oh my gosh, this is really long-winded, sorry. Yeah. My daughter stopped breastfeeding in January of 2021, last year. And so now I didn't have the excuse of I'm breastfeeding to account for my weight gain. And finally, in August last year, I was just so tired of being tired all the time and just not feeling healthy. I decided to get back to the one thing. It sure did healthy, like apples, yeah? Yeah. I decided to get back to the one thing that had actually helped me lose weight after I had my son in the first place. And that's the only thing that seemed to work for me, because I had tried so many diets before, so many concoctions. No, I'm not coughing. So many concoctions that really didn't help me at all. I'm sorry if I'm so shaky. I'm holding the phone in my hand. I tried to use the tripod, but it just felt too stiff. And this is just like us friends having a conversation.
Mommy,
I don't want to be too formal.
I'm about to.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so in August last year, woo, this light is doing the most. I'm sorry, you guys. You just have to bear with this really bad lighting situation. Editing this will be a nightmare with all the different light changes. So August last year, I decided to go back to the one thing that helped me, and that was intermittent fasting. So I started doing IF 20 hours. So after I had my son, intermittent fasting helped me lose all the weight in about a year and a half. So last August, I started doing it. But I do have to admit that I was not very consistent. And the thing with me is I'm an emotional eater. So when something happens and I'm feeling really overwhelmed, I'll just eat. I don't eat to excess, but I just eat things that I shouldn't. So in all honesty, I've not been consistent in my intermittent fasting, but it's generally been the lifestyle that I've adopted. On the whole, that's generally how I eat, even though it's not consistent. But if you, more often than not, I'm doing intermittent fasting. So I was feeling a little bit discouraged because of my lack of consistency, which also, to me, it also translates to a certain lack of self-discipline, and it irritates me to realize that my self-discipline is not as strong as it has been in the past. But that is something that I acknowledge and I'm working on. And I'm not making myself feel guilty about it. So yeah, I've been doing IF since August and working out also not as consistently, but I try at least once a week or so. I'm going to work out, whereas I know I need to be doing it at least 5 times a week. So in the video that's, oh my god, this is so long-winded, oh my. So in the video that you're going to see, it's going to be a workout with me video. I was working on my arms mainly, but as I was editing that footage, I realized that I have actually come a really long way. I'm going to insert footage of when I just started, what I looked like, and you compare that to how I currently look, and I actually see a big difference, which is why it's so important. Yeah, it's so important. Oh, let me just lock this again. No, it's fine. So it's so important in your weight loss journey to document using photos. The scale is very misleading and it's very discouraging. And also to use your clothes as a measure of whether or not you have lost fat. Lost fat, not lost weight. We're trying to lose fat essentially rather than losing weight. So when oh my gosh, do you know the light is really doing too much right now? Yeah, anyway, so always take photos and always use clothing to compare your progress. So when I saw the footage from August and I saw this footage today, I was very surprised. I was very impressed with myself, and I realized that weight loss or a healthier lifestyle begins in the mind. So if you pollute your mind with negative thoughts and negative speech about yourself, you are really doing yourself a disservice. More often than not, we are very critical of ourselves. We're very judgmental of ourselves. We're more critical of ourselves than we are of others. So be kind to yourself and speak to yourself with kindness. All right. So anyway, this was a hot Lord. The crux of this whole thing is just to say progress is better than perfection. And thank you so much for being so supportive, subscribing to my channel, for commenting, for interacting with me. I really enjoy that very much. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I encourage you to do so if you feel that the content is something that you can relate with. Share with your friends who you think might be interested as well. Let's go. 1, 2. exercise, it went okay, even though there was a little incident with the muscle, but luckily it resolved itself and I managed to finish. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to call the vlog a day. Just going to end it here, mainly because I don't see myself picking up the phone to do any more filming today. I have so much to do. I have to get my son's uniform ready for school. Immediately after this, I have to make lunch for the children. I have to figure out what to do with this mess of my hair. As I mentioned in my last video, I took out my braids on Friday night, Saturday morning, and yesterday I didn't get a chance to do anything, so I've just had them in these. So I need to figure something out. Probably wash it and put it in a protective style or do something. So yeah, on that note, this is the end of the vlog. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and if you enjoyed my content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on the notifications, and like the videos. I appreciate everyone who has been encouraging me and subscribing, and I'm trying to be as consistent as possible, and hopefully you guys will appreciate my consistency and continue to support me. Help me get to 200 subscribers. That's my goal at the moment. We're currently at 167, I think. So just need a few more to get to 200 and I'll be the happiest girl in the world. If we get to 200 subscribers, we should do something special. Maybe a giveaway of some. Let me know if that's something you guys might be into. See you in the next video. Peace.